Rise from your grave.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Things are playing in the background. Uh-oh. Sorry, guys. Trying to monitor the stream and see what happens. See what happens. Stuff playing in the background. Sorry for the echo. Guys, welcome to the third and final part of Dimension of the Machine. We are still playing the Quake remaster here and having fun with it. Yeah, just right out the gate, I know we are doing a much earlier stream than normal. And that is due to the fact that, man, I have had what I would classify as an old man day today. Like, I got up super early, not by choice, just woke up and couldn't get back to sleep. So, like, I woke up, did a bunch of stuff around the house, you know, did our weekly grocery shopping, mowed the grass, and then I was just like, you know what, I don't think I'm gonna, because my plan was to stream tonight, and I was like, I don't know that I'm gonna be awake to do it tonight, or awake enough. I could, you know, play like a zombie and just my way through it, but I wanted to be somewhat awake and alert for you guys and have some fun, right? And anybody who's watching the VOD at least will be able to watch this later and be like, okay, good, RC's got some energy. It's like the show I like to watch. It's not him, like, kind of just through the levels, right? All right, so where we left off, we are currently in the middle of one of the mini episodes here. And we're about to get started here. Guys, welcome. Thanks for joining. And we're going to get started right now. Make sure it looks like levels are there. So, yeah, we finished the first half, the first level previously. And we took a break here to jump into Fading Embers. Wow, a lot of monsters in this one. 174. We have 8 secrets to find, too. Mr. Pod. Suddenly, Quake is getting so much love. Yeah, right? I've been playing this game for years and years and years on my channel, and all of a sudden people are like, oh yeah, Quake, yeah. Remember Quake? I'm like, remember it? Been playing it for like 10 years on my channel. It's become a way of life at this point. So I wonder with this level if this is going to be a super, super large level, or if there's going to be like some kind of horde fight at the end, possibly. I don't know, but there's some kind of console. We can't interact with that just yet, though. Hey, guys. Whoa, and an... Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. My reaction time sucks. Oftentimes when I play Quake on the stream, guys, I haven't played since the last time I streamed. And I feel like within the first few minutes, it always shows. Like, I am rusty. Where are you? There you are. Though, no harm, no foul. I think we're doing okay. This beginning area is really, really nice. Hey, Neo, nice to see you, buddy. Thanks for joining. It's got a really cool look to it. I know in the first area, the hub world, where you pick your levels, like there was some lava and some stuff there, which was pretty cool. I see a secret. That didn't count as a secret. Oh, man. This might be a huge level, then. But yeah, I remember there was level in the hub world, and it was kind of like, where's that going to play into? Like, I've seen a little bit of lava here and there, but not a whole lot. So there is definitely more here, which is cool. I really like the melting pots they got there with the molten lava inside. That's pretty cool. Oh, I missed him. Why am I using this? I got the rocket launcher, and I got 72 rockets. Okay, we got him. What am I doing? Very, very interesting the way this level is laid out so far, though. I will say that. Get that health in a moment. There was some armor down here. Give ourselves a quick save first, because I know I'll botch this up at least once. That is the way, isn't it? Hey, actually not too bad. I was expecting way worse. Okay, we'll grab that. And that means that we can save the large health pack that we found up here. Yeah, but this is a really cool layout. I like the way the brick and the stairs lead up to the pipes and everything like that. I've definitely seen this kind of thing before, but I like that it really looks like somebody, you know, has broken through all this stuff with these pipes, like as if these pipes are not supposed to be here. These aliens have showed up and they took over this place, you know? We're gonna put our own sewage pipeline through here. What do you think of that? All right. Neo says, what do you think about the movement physics of Quake Guy in this remaster? I don't know. Are they different? I don't really notice too much of a difference. I have noticed in the Dimension of the Machine, like, I've noticed my character, they're playing as the Quake Guy, he gets caught up on stuff sometimes. Like, feels like there's, like, you know, fake geometry around sometimes. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but I feel like that has happened before. But the movement doesn't feel too different. I'm sure you guys know more about it, though. Hey, Jeremy, thanks for joining, buddy, on lunch break. Okay, you had that issue as well. Yeah, I last time I mentioned that, I think it was the last episode, I was like, yeah, he gets caught up on stuff sometimes, and people were like, you're crazy. Silly RC. I was like, no way, dude. I've played Quake enough to know when stuff feels weird. Look at this gigantic lava cavern. My God. That is... If I saw that in real life, I might crap my pants. It is frightening. But you know what? I do say some crazy stuff on the show, so hey. Who could fault anyone for thinking I'm coming up with stuff that just isn't true, right? Dogs. Grunt. We'll grab these. I am going to... Can we jump across? We can. That was pretty fun. Sneaking up on those guys. I have not encountered a secret like that before. You can sneak up on dudes. I mean, I'm sure I have, but like, that one actually felt like you were sneaking up on them. That was cool. I'm going back too because it felt like there was like an underlift thing here. So, oh my God, and Zaquad. Okay, I'm gonna. That was weird. That was really weird. Oh, I didn't want to grab that yet. Okay, well, we'll save now. And let's go! Let's do a quad run. What do you say? I feel like we're killing all the easy enemies here. Okay, we at least put a dent in the enemy count there, so that feels good. And there was another... There you are. I heard you, dude. We're switching. See ya. Alright, we're gonna grab those. Grab that. Oh, I saved right before the Enforcer. There we go. Right before the Enforcer shot. I thought someone was coming after me. But you know what happens now. Now we gotta go back. We gotta go... explore a little bit. That brought us up to 40 kills though, so I feel pretty good about that quad run. Not the best, but not bad. Not bad for a first time quad run on a level I haven't played before. Looks like we have some new people. Bone of Malkov. There's a name I haven't said out loud in a while. How's it going, buddy? Frightening yet beautiful at the same time. Can't disagree with that for sure. We came from there. This little area here is really cool. I like all this. This is very cool. I haven't seen stuff like this in Quake before. You always see lava, but it's like, you know, they have these containers. Perhaps they're making molten men or something. Who knows? Nicely designed. Nicely designed. These are what looks to be Quake 2 textures. Or at least very similar. This is very Quake 2-y. It's my official label for things that look like Quake 2 and Quake 1. It's like Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie. You know how they did that? And the sense of scale in this level is insane. It does really feel like you are traversing like a large Industrial complex or something. It's pretty wild. Hey, Verka. Good to see you, buddy. Bald guy? Who could that be? I feel like when I'm streaming for you guys earlier in the day, I get to see a different, you know, a different group of people, which is awesome. Because I think some of you guys are on the other side of the world, probably actually awake at this time, you know? Which I think is great. All right, we're gonna switch over. We got so many rockets. Let's use some of these up. Ogres are done. Wow, we got them both with that one. I like that. Yeah, you see this red stuff here. It's very Quake 2 like circuit feeling, you know? I like it. I dig it. Let's see. I may have woken up early this morning, but I don't do caffeine too well. I can't drink coffee. It makes me very, very jittery. Same with like energy drinks and stuff. So I can have a little bit of iced tea. It helps keep me awake, you know. But the iced tea is now gone, and I am switching over to water. Yeah, Mr. Pod, the quad is always satisfying. Who doesn't like that, right? Yep, Bone and Malkov confirms those are definitely Quake 2 textures. But Jeremy is in Oklahoma. He's on lunch break, though. I hope you're not breaking any rules to hang out, Jeremy. I heard something move. Where? Okay, so where are we supposed to go? Ah. Wait, no, this is where we came from, right? Okay, we're locked in, but there are some pipes. Oh, wait. There we go. Get the grenade launcher. I'm gonna grab that just because I feel like we're dropping down a hatch. I'm not sure that we'll be back. This level definitely has like an adventure feel to it, which I definitely appreciate. Okay, that opened. Ah! That was a good jump scare with the fiend, I gotta admit. You guys are keeping these things as pets? Psychos. Psychos and sickos, man. I'm telling you. Dog. Okay. We are slowly making our way down to the big lava room, which is pretty cool. Wow. It is a far drop. Scrags. This level's also continuing the trend I've seen in a couple of the levels through this episode where they're combining the medieval monsters with the base monsters. Again, not something that bothers me. I know it bothers some people. There is a red armor down there. So the question is, how the hell do we get to that? Not that we need it hardcore at the moment. We're doing pretty good in this level so far. We haven't run into anything super, super challenging just yet. Can I jump up this? That almost looked like there was going to be a secret up here to jump up to as well. Oh, you jerk. Oh, got them both. All right. Okay, so here is our first key card. Complete with fiends. Oh, you got caught in the geometry. Oh well. Caught in the geometry sounds like an old... either like an old, like, industrial song, like from the 80s, or like, I guess it could be a new... we'll just say industrial song. I don't think industrial has changed all that much from the 80s, except for, you know, production-wise. Let's see. Where are we at here? 65? Okay. We're definitely making progress. A lot of fiends. A lot of fiends. Also, I don't know why, but I'm feeling very, like, double-barrel shotgun today. I'm not sure why that is. Just feels good to shoot today, I guess. What do we got? See ya. So many rockets, so little time. Whoop, 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 whoop. Up we go. Back into this room. So was there... Okay, here it is. I was like, where the hell are we... Wait, what happened? Oh my god! I went to do a quick save right before I opened the door. They did the thing where there was a shambler before the door opens. Okay, something a little bit different. I like that. Now, the only thing is that I did not figure out how to get that red armor. I wonder if, like, we loop around to that or something. Through the air ducts. Yeah, this level definitely feels like very Quake 2 inspired in certain ways. Like, going through the duct, you know, walking through little areas like this feels very Quake 2. Which is not a bad thing because, you know, it's not, it wouldn't be a terrible thing for them to, like, bridge Quake and Quake 2 together. Oh, look at that fiend. Poor dude. Stuck in the geometry again. See that? See, we're getting examples of being stuck in the geometry in this one. That way I don't sound so crazy. Alright. Door opens elsewhere. And I hope that leads us over to that red... There's a lot of red armors in this one. There's one right there waiting for us, too. Take a quick drink. Caught in the Geometry could also be a 70s psychedelic rock album. Yeah, totally, Neo. I'm with you on that one. Hey, Sideshow Kaz, long time no chat. Finally got here to watch this live. Good to see ya. Oh, and Danicky, is that how you say your name? It's a cool name. Welcome and hello. Things are good, Sideshow Kaz. I hope you are doing well. Yeah, I miss me some Quake Grave. Well, guys, I'm glad I could show up and do a bit of live Quake Grave for you today. Where's the last one? Did I get him? Oh yeah, I did. Okay, cool. I'll take it. I'll take the kills when I can get them. You ever think the Quake guy, like, just kind of sits back and he's just like, what the hell am I doing? You know, like... I know everybody really likes the idea of, like, him for eternity traveling through slip gates and just, like, never getting home and dealing with all this chaos and everything. I feel kind of bad for him. You know, there's gotta be days where he's just like, I didn't sign up for this shit. You know what I mean? Or maybe he did. I mean, I don't really know his background. His whole background in the Quake story is basically like, what, he wakes up, it's time to kick ass or something. I forget what the exact story was, but it's very throwaway right like that, right? It's like, your alarm goes off, you gotta kick some ass. It's very Duke Nukem, right? I'm so glad Quake does not have the Duke Nukem talking in it, though. I love the Duke's voice and some of the old lines and stuff, but I don't feel like Quake would hold the same, you know, nostalgic feel for me if that were the case. They're both very different games in terms of a lot of different things, obviously, right? Engine, feel, color, attitude, mood, like all of it. It's like two apples and oranges when it comes to like FPS. Is the only thing you're doing that's similar to shooting things. It's about that's about it, right? Have you guys ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? Verka, what an amazing question, and I'm glad you asked, because when I was a kid, I absolutely did that. I was telling my wife about that just a few weeks ago because she was having a Pop-Tart, and I go, you know, have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It's really funny you bring that up, because we literally were just talking about that. And she was like, no, why would you do that? And I was like, why wouldn't you do that? I mean, I wouldn't do that now at my age because it's not good for the heart. It's not good for the ticker. But I totally did that as a kid. It was delicious. I did a lot of strange things with food when I was a kid, though. Like, there was a point where I went through a phase where I've always really liked toast and bagels and stuff. But there was a point where, like, one of my go-to... oh, geez. One of my go-to morning meals was toast, and not butter or jam on it, but mayonnaise. Why? I don't know. I can't tell you guys. I know it sounds disgusting. It's something I would never eat now, but I ate it back then. And back then, I really dug it. People look back at pictures of their hair, you know, from years ago, and they're like, man, what was I thinking? And I have those too, but I also have the, like, I had mayonnaise on toast. Man, what was I thinking? I'm just gonna cheese this guy. These guys are easy to cheese, it seems. Kind of bad placement for those knights because they can't even get to me. They can be devastating in melee and you know, they can shoot off those projectiles, but if they can't get them off on you, there's nothing they could do. No secret there, unfortunately. I was hoping for one. It's another one of those areas that feels really tight, though. Like, I could forgive tight areas if you can kill the enemies before you get in and that kind of thing. I hate when you're... I talked about this last episode, but I'm not a fan of, like, when you're trapped. And you can't do anything except get hit. I really dislike that. But luckily, that area works because you can just shoot the dudes before you even jump in. Works for me. Oh, hey, guys. Bye, guys. Beat the level, get all the secrets, Maggie, before my lunch is over. Oh, boy. Not gonna happen, Jeremy. You know how this works. I got 2 out of 8 secrets, though. We're not doing awful, but you know how it works on this show. We don't find all the secrets. Oh, wanted to see... Somebody's not following me on Twitter. I'm assuming it's because of the Quake grave. I don't know. Do you think Quake guy gets withdrawal symptoms from all the quads? Man, that's a great question too. You guys are full of great questions today. I assume he has to, right? Like, what does it feel like to have a quad on you? Like, by the way, I'll get back to the quad thing in a second. I just wanted to point out that when I walked into this area, they actually had 3D sound where when you walk in, you actually hear the sound change. You can hear, like, lava and stuff moving, and that's really cool. But yeah, you know, putting, you know, injecting a quad, like, when you grab a quad, if you were the Quake guy, if you were to grab a quad, how does that work? Do you just, like, eat it? Do you inject it into your skin? Do you just have to touch it? It's like a rune and it becomes part of you? Do you think the Quake guy has, like, a quad symbol on his palm? He just is like, touches it and he's all powerful? I think... Uh-oh. I think much like, oh, there's... I was like, where the hell is it? I think much like anything in life, right? Like, they say that, people can become addicted to things like rage, you know? There we go. Waiting for that thing to explode. So I think it's totally possible that he'd be addicted to the quad. I mean, I think I would be. Holding that much power. It's like Gollum with the ring, right? At least that's the way I look at it. Okay, is there a thing under there? Oh. Well, there's definitely death. There's definitely death. I'll tell you that. Down there. Okay. But this is mysterious because it's like, wait, why is that there? Is it just there to kill me a couple times? Is that all there is to it? It's very mysterious. Oh, there's a thing over here. I saw a guy run by. Where are you? Oh, you dick. Oh, I'm just okay, I'm just killing myself here. Great. Trying to cheese this guy, and I'm just killing myself. I'm too busy thinking about buttered Pop-Tarts right now. Verka, this is what you're doing to me, man. Okay. What are we? How are we doing for? Yeah, we're good on nails. We don't need to pick those up. Doomsly says, I love this remaster. Nice. It is pretty cool, isn't it? It's got a lot of great features. Neo, at least you're creative. It sounds like you missed your calling as a chef. Yeah, I bet, right? Mayonnaise toast. Blah. Mayonnaise on a Pop-Tart. There you go. Maybe that is something we need to do. Gone. These always throw me off because they break up. You know, they break up parts of the bridge, or they break up parts of like another area. And it looks like an area we can go in for a secret, and it's just like a red herring every time. Why do they do that to me? I don't know. Yeah, of course he gets withdrawals. That's why he always gets more quad. Very true, Jeremy. It's only if he could find the quad, though. You gotta find him, right? He snorts it. Oh, quad, putting a quad on a Pop-Tart and eating it. Now, there you go. That is the true breakfast of champions for the Quake guy. That's for damn sure, dude. Hey, look! We made it to the bottom. There's the armor. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna see if we can make it over there and grab that armor. I'm not promising anything, though. What's over here? Is this just the way forward? I can't really tell. I'm not technically sure which way is the way forward, but we're gonna kill this scrag real quick. Interesting layout design in this one. Okay, so this is just like a way back up, I guess, if you fall in the lava, though. Most of the time, if I fall in the lava, you lose so much health that I personally am just like, nah, I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna reload my quick save. Forget all that. Oh, key card. Oh, balls. Oh, shit! Oh my god, I didn't know that those were going under. Oh, you're here too, huh? Really good at planning monsters when we grab those key cards, aren't they? Anyone else? That was it, huh? Nope. Here we go. Okay, so that was cool. That was really, really cool. Ooh, where are you? Oh, you got a more ball off. Okay, we gotta run. Only 26 health. Okay, it's done. Okay. Oh! For real, guy? They were like, here's some death for you. Try to avoid that. I got very lucky right there. And we got these dorks over here. See ya. Take that. Get my health back up. Okay, so this is another shortcut here. We're gonna grab that. Okay, we got our health back up. I feel better. This is the kind of level I mean, there's definitely some, like, interesting traversal and some hard areas so far. Nothing too taxing or anything, but this is the kind of level I like where they're a little bit more lenient with, like, health drops and stuff like that. Oh, look at this. See ya. You don't feel so bad, like, you know, doing bad in an area. Some of those levels where they, like, you know, they really, really are stingy on health and stuff. I'm not always the biggest fan of that, just because, you know, you're playing on normal. I don't feel like I should be expected to play perfectly. If I'm playing on Nightmare, then sure, but Sometimes I'm like, man, they were being really, really strict about how much health they're going to give me right here, you know? This one has been very giving, which I like. They're just kind of like letting you explore, enjoy the level. There's a few challenges, a few traps here and there, which are fun to deal with, because you don't feel like you're being like constantly punished. Something to be said for that. I know this day and age in Quake, people are like, it's got to be harder, it's not hard enough. Where's the difficulty, you know? If you, God forbid, make a level that like feels like old school Quake, people get weird about it. They're like, it's too old school for me. I can't play it. After playing Arcane Dimensions, I don't know, man. There's a few different flavors of Quake, in my opinion. Depends on the author, I suppose. Okay, that one's done. Wow, these guys are really trapping me here. This is a tough little fight. Okay, that's done. Anyway, rambling here. Grab some health. Oh, this was a shortcut back, huh? Cool. Okay, so everything is sort of like focused together. Whoever designed this level did an amazing job. I don't know if it's the same person who did the first level, but I feel like this one is worlds away from what the first level was. This one just feels like super organized. Like it felt like they painstakingly like connected a lot of the different areas of the level together to make it all work. Like it's, in my opinion, super impressive. Alright, we're gonna cheese these guys before we get up to them. I have a feeling we'll be climbing up there. We go all the way to the bottom, then we're climbing back up. I hear some crazy lightning in the background somewhere. But we're gonna take a quick drink here. Jeremy, y'all got any more of them quads? I need a quad. It's definitely how he's showing up. If he ever makes it back to base, you know, and reports what the hell he has seen, he's gonna be like, guys, I gotta get some of that quad. They're gonna have to make like some kind of synthetic quad serum or something like that for him. Let's see. HC Mazu, is that how you say your name? Welcome. Red contrast hurts your eyes, but it hurts so good. I know that lava area was pretty like, whoa. Some Quake Spasm fans say the netcode for the remaster is shit, but I don't have any problems online. You know, I'm sure they're gonna feel that way no matter what. About I've seen, you know, I've said it through all 3 episodes so far, guys, but everybody seems like they have been like that with the remaster. Like, I'm not saying everybody has been full of hate towards it, but there's been many people who dig it. There's been a lot of people who don't. I don't quite get what isn't to like. I mean, it's an official Quake product that is like really polished, in my opinion. It probably needs a little bit of work here or there, but like, you know, they basically were updating like an engine from 25 years ago at this point. So it's like, you know, what more do you want? This is a great room. Look at this, by the way. Oh my god, is that cool. Electro disabled. Locked while electrodes are active. Oh, so there's more electrodes that we have to disable. So we disabled 1. But yeah, you know, I think I said this last episode where I was like, you know, a lot of people are talking about, you know, trash talking the remaster, which is to be expected. The community is, I thought that was a living fiend for a moment. The community is full of very opinionated people, which is totally fine. You know, please voice your opinions as much as you like. There are the other buttons, by the way. I got to figure out how to get up to those, so let's figure that out. I also like that you see they actually numbered these, so you can see that there's 3 more to get. That's pretty nice. But yeah, you know, I feel like I think some people in the community, and this is in every gaming community, no matter what you're part of, whether it's Quake or whatever, but you're always just going to have those people that just are going to hate everything. You know, as they say, hate is going to hate, right? And that's just how it is. Like, people can't just jump in and enjoy something. They have to analyze it, hate it first, maybe warm up to it over the next 20 years, right? I always use the example of Diablo 3, for example. My God, man. Diablo 3, I played a lot of that game. Is it the best Diablo? I don't know. It's pretty fun, though. But I know I saw people posting forums on there about how they hate the game and how, oh, it's terrible and it needs to be fixed and they're never going to fix this because they hate the community and this and that and the other thing. But these same people, because you could see how many hours they put into the game, you know, they have like 2,000 hours in the game. And it's like, wait, you put 2,000 hours into the game, but you hate it. Or you hate the people who make it or something. I'm just like, it makes absolutely no sense to me. And I feel with Quake, it's kind of the same thing. Like, they come out with a Quake remaster. Everybody who already owned Quake on Steam gets a copy for free, gets it updated, gets a free episode added to the game, which is actually a very good episode. I can't make this jump back up. And they get, you know, free multiplayer added in, that where you don't need to actually set up a server. It's just ready to go. You can set up co-op and multiplayer matches without any sweat at all. And yet, they just still try to find the bad stuff, and like that's what they want to talk about. So I don't know. It gets to me sometimes because I'm just like, dude, come on. Like, this is cool, right? Like, it's a free update to your Quake client, you know? And you can still play all the stuff that you wanted to play before. You can even grab the original Quake client, you know, out of the directory and do what you want with it. Like, they didn't change it that much, you know? So I don't know. I don't know what to say about it, but I think it's cool. I think that Quake getting any kind of attention from id and ZeniMax and stuff is just, it's a win, really. I think it's a win. So that's the way I feel about it. Oh, this is why Quake Guy keeps going through Slipgates to get his daily quad fix. Yeah, that I think you're right. All right, guys, I'm kind of at a loss here, honestly. I know I was talking a lot there, but I see a button there. Oh, I just heard Quake 2 beeping in the background. There's one there and there's one there. But how the hell do I get up there? I was killing some knights that were up there. Oh, I answered my own question. The level's just so damn big. I didn't know that there was like another corridor over here. Okay. We're gonna be fine. We're not as lost as I thought we were. Where did that knight go? Jibs. Wow, he took 2 rockets to the face. Okay, here's the next one. Next electrode is disabled. Oh man, we got a jib head. And a scrag. Oh my god, you dudes are everywhere. Oh, I should let you guys in fight. I thought I was lost, guys. I thought I was like, oh my god, we got so many more monsters to kill, and we're already lost. But nope, not the case at all. I will say though, I'm pretty impressed with this level. This one might be my favorite so far, honestly. I just like the way it's paced. There's a lot of cool stuff to find. It's just, to me, feels very Quake. It's much bigger than normal Quake. What in the hell is this room? Do I really want to... Oh, that's a shortcut down to the... Okay, I getcha. But as Jeremy pointed out, it was kind of the point I was trying to make earlier, is that this feels like a great segue to Quake 2. Like, it feels like, you know, it could be that level that's just like, hey... Oh, hey, dude. I'm going to hit you with one of these. What do you say? There we go. Grab those. Get that. Electro disabled. There we go. Wait, so there's one there, one there. Did I not hit the one in the middle? There we go. Hey, that annoying sound is gone. That sound is really fun for a little bit. And then after that, it's like, oh my god, could the sound stop, please? Doomsly. Only owned Quake on stream, so I got a lot of new content for my Quake. Oh, on Steam, yeah, for sure. Alright, Jeremy, buddy, thank you for stopping in. Have a good one, man. Okay, we hit this. The Infernal Spike descends. I guess I should be on this. Probably. Oh, we're in this room. Look, see, everything connects again. I love it. All right, so I'm thinking because we have, yeah, 22 enemies left. They're all going to come at us right now. So you guys ready for this? That was cool. That was really cool. Got the rune. See ya. I'm gonna grab that. That was awesome the way that rune popped like that. That was super cool. Presentation of this map has been great. Yeah, I think I'll say it. I think this is my favorite map of the pack so far. Favorite map of the expansion. Oh my god. Get out of here. So far. I don't want to give any confirmations because who knows what, we got a whole nother mini episode to play through. Cheese that guy. These hallways aren't really big enough for the Shambler to kind of do his thing. Wow, there's little shortcuts and stuff all over this place. This is such a crazy castle, man. Alright, I'm assuming this is the way to the exit, because we haven't really done... Oh! Screw you! Oh my... Wow, Jesus. Criminy Christ. Alright, just kill the spawn. Just kill the spawn. Thank you. We're gonna be alright. Okay, another quad rampage. Here you go. Quake guy's definitely getting his fix there, isn't he? Alright, we gotta hit these quick. Well, we still have the quad. You've opened the exit. Oh no, that's everything. Okay. Wow, we only found 2 of the 8 secrets. Whew. That was an intense quad fight at the end there. Pretty enjoyable, though. Alright, that is the end of this mini-sode. Wow. I'm not usually a big fan of maps that go past 30 minutes. But man, that was cool. That was a very good map. And you know what? I did not notice that my... You know, I hate this. I always deal with this green screen stuff where I'm trying to, you know, get the best picture I can for you guys under the what lighting fixture I have here. And sometimes that little white just like creeps in and you could see it shimmering behind my shoulder. It's so annoying when I happen to be like, oh, it's been running for like a half hour with like little sparklies on the side. Ugh. With the heat of the rune of blacksmiths in your hand, you leave the smoldering ruins of this cursed realm behind you. The doomed denizens remaining will be fighting over the scraps of this dying world for some time yet. You hope that by collecting all the arcane runes, you may return home and save yourself from a similar fate. Man. Wild, right? Doomslay, how long do you plan to stream yet? I have to put the kids in bed now and want to return later. Well, Doom, I may be here or I may not. It's going to depend on how long... I mean, I'm finishing Dimension of the Machine right now, so what I have left is, I believe, the Cultist mini-sode that's over here. Yep, this one here, and then whatever's left after that. Because from what I could tell, this is all we got left, is this one, I think, right? There's those 2 runes that we've already gotten. And yeah, so these are all done. So I got one more mini-sode to do and then the ending. So I might be here by the time you're done. Let's hope, huh? Alright guys, we're going to jump into the last one for Cultists here. I was kind of avoiding this one because when it says the terror lurks below, I thought water, and I was like, you know, in Quake, like water... In general, like I remember the 90s, water levels of any sort were always my least favorite. You know, whether it was like Sonic, Mario 64, I hated diving down. And Quake was no different when there was a lot of water. I'm not a fan, but here's what we are going to do. We're going to make a new save from where we just left off, just in case. I can't believe I wasn't doing that before when I was doing like 2-hour streams, but I wasn't. Alright, so here we are, Grave Machine. We have 104 monsters to kill, 3 secrets. This might be actually one of the smaller maps in the pack, which I'm not complaining about. The map we just played through was, I think, the longest one, but it was the best paced, best themed. Felt the most like Quake. Felt like a good segue, as Jeremy put it, to Quake 2. But this is quite beautiful itself. Look at that. Very nice. Alright, Doomsly, thanks for stopping in, man. Hope you are able to catch me as well. Put those little critters to bed, man. I know how it goes with with my son. It's part of the reason why I stopped streaming on Quake for so long there and stopped doing the Quake Grave. It's just like, I had no motivation. And I didn't want to hate Quake either. I got kind of bored of it, and you know, we had a newborn and everything. It was just a whole lot of stuff. You know, it's life, guys. Life stuff. But I get what Doomsly's saying. You got to take care of those kids. You got to put them to bed. Unfortunately, guys, I apologize, but Quake does come second. Sometimes for me, third, fourth, fifth, depending on what the priorities are. Man, speaking of priorities, I actually wanted to do part 3 last weekend of this. I wanted to play through the last bit of it, like several days ago. But man, work, I've talked about this before on the channel, but man, work really was getting in the way of getting this done. Jesus, this guy's just ragging on me here. I walked by some health, didn't I? One up here, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I had a few nights where it was just like, woo, like working overtime, getting stuff done. No time for GGRC or Quake Grave. You just have weeks like that. It can get crazy. You know, it's the whole adulting thing. You know? And I know some of you guys watching out there, you're either just getting into the adulting thing, maybe you haven't quite experienced it just yet, but you will. Oh, you will. And it is crazy. This level, by the way, is beautiful. I love the shrubbery. The shrubbery. Just hit that guy in the head. We're already at 23 out of 104. We're already like almost a quarter of the way through, which is awesome. This looks good though. This level just looks real nice. Is there a... There's a pent in there. I think we found a thing. Okay. I really didn't want to waste the pent, but what are you gonna do? Anytime I grab a pen in Quake, I feel like I'm wasting it. You guys ever feel that way? I feel like every time I grab a pent, quad to an extent too. I feel like last level actually like was very fair about handing me a quad and like letting me know what I had to do with it. You know, just go, run. You know, the 2 times I got it in the 1 level. But man, yeah, the pent is. I always feel guilty for grabbing it sometimes because I'm like, yeah, I'm just running through a hall with it. It's wasted, you know. I'm not a big fan of that. We're just gonna grab that. We're already at 34, so we're looking pretty good here. Yeah, we were talking about adulting though, or at least I was, and man, this summer has definitely. I would say that last year because of the pandemic, and this year because of the pandemic and everything else going on at my house, has definitely felt like an adulting year. Like as much as I still feel like a kid playing games and stuff, you know, during the summer. Oh my god, man. When you gotta deal with like real issues at the house, like during the summer here, we had We almost had a whole week go by where we didn't have air conditioning. And we had like 90-something degree days. I had to like call around and get quotes for an new air conditioning unit because our coil and our it's a whole thing. Wow, that was cool watching all the bricks fall down. That was a sweet event right there. I dig that. But yeah, it was. I'm not gonna go all the way into it. You guys don't need to hear my woes. But yeah, it was crazy. And you know, it's just like, oh my god, we had to pay for that, and then we had to pay the property taxes on the house, and then we had something else pop up. It was just like, oh my god, me and my wife were like, we are officially adults now. Officially, we have a toddler. We're calling up friggin' HVAC places to get a quote on air conditioners, central air units. My god, man. It is crazy. Watch your step. Okay, it says watch your step. I just saved. I guess we'll fall down. Ooh. Okay, so that didn't kill me like I was expecting it to. So that's always a good thing. That was pretty sweet, though. Nice, fun, long drop all the way down. I dig it. Hey, Quake Nerd. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for joining. I think you joined me on the last, like all three of these streams for Dimension of the Machine, actually. The power-ups are more fun to use on second playthrough, like returning to do Nightmare. Yeah, Neo, I could definitely see that, man. Like, especially with Pent. Like, when a Pent pops up and you play through a level a couple times, you're kind of like, oh yeah, the Pent's right here, so I can grab this and go do this thing. And then it just becomes a fun, like, hey, how much of this level can I get through with the pentagram, right? Now the real question, Neo, is do you think that the Quake guy is more addicted to the quad or the pent? Now the quad is more like almost like a bloodlust type of situation, right? But the pent is more like a god situation. I almost feel like I would be more addicted to the pent. But that's just me personally. So I guess it depends on what kind of person you are. But I don't know. This down here feels very Quake. They just turned the Quake dial up hardcore here. That's for damn sure. Have you heard of Abyss of Pandemonium? I feel like I have heard it. It's either A Quake map, B, a metal album, C, the name of a band who did a metal album, or it's like a new religion by a bunch of cultists. I don't know, man. What is it? It sounds familiar, but like, out of all the things I've seen and heard in my life, it also sounds a little generic at this point too. Getting a quad is an emotionally charged experience. Bloodlust. Yeah. Yeah, I could totally see that. Okay, we got some water. That was a secret, huh? Oh, here we go. Now that's the secret. Red armor? Hell yeah. Okay. Let's save that. Wow, we got 2 out of 3 secrets here. We are just kind of killing it here on this one. I like when you hit the button, too, that the gears start moving. That's a great visual cue there. Okay. We survived that one we got through that one pretty unscathed. And I think there's a rocket launcher coming up here. Quake Nerd, you've been doing a lot of editing on Quake Wiki. Hey, you know, someone's got to do it. I suppose, right? I've never been a big wiki editor. Oh, Jesus, this area is, like, tight. Luckily, there's these boxes here. We just had to make sure that we hit that button while we had the biosuit. Other than that, now we can just kind of sit back and take pot shots here. Okay, we've done what we have to do. We did the thing. And back to that. Okay. AOP is a 10-level non-commercial mission pack for Quake. That is super fun. Oh my god, man. There are so many good Quake packs out there. I'm never going to be able to play through them all, that's for damn sure. Abyss of Pandemonium, though. I mean, are you sure it's not a Sepultura album or some other 80s style metal band that's got that kind of title? I don't know, man. I guess we're dropping down the well here. So let's do it. Let's see. Hey, double barrel. That was a nice reveal, too. Drop down the well and then... Oh, hey, guys. Down. Oh, jeez. You guys just are... Okay. Just popping up everywhere. This is a scary room. Very strange, tight fight here. Okay. But we made it. All the bodies just, like, immediately disappeared in here, too. That's interesting. Yeah, honestly, Quake Nerd, if you want to see anything that I have played through, you can check the playlist that I have for the Quake Rave on YouTube. Oh, jeez. Because there's going to be, I'm sure, a lot of stuff I don't remember if I played it or not, to be quite honest. Because I'm almost at 300 episodes, and I've been playing Quake for, or at least on this stream, I've been playing Quake for, like, God, it's got to have been, what were we at, 7, 8 years now, probably? I don't know, man. It's been a long time. I think your best bet, though, is to take a look at my playlist, though, and see what you find there, because there's a lot of stuff there, new, old, in between. I am not happy with my health situation at the moment. Oh, you dick. Who gets hit by the zombie? Missed him. Okay, who we got coming here? Yeah, I'll just cheese you guys down here, I guess. There we go. Oh! Didn't see him there. But I was able to get my health back up, so that's good. Oh, they're making the grenade launcher the thing I gotta use. I've always been so bad with this. No time like the present to get better, I guess, though, huh? This was very cleverly put together, though, I will say. This is like a good fight. That was... Oh, jeez. Come here. This was a good fight that was put together in here, though. Like, I did not predict that the ogres would show up in there, but that was cool. Oh, there's another knight running around here, huh? Alright, well, I'm gonna cheat and give myself a quick save there. Oh, and I guess that's the end. Yeah, that's the end of this one. Okay, cool. It's a shorty. I'll take it. I'll take a 13-minute one. Do I still do Doom stuff on the channel? No, I haven't done a Doom episode in quite some time. Let's see, 75. Okay, well, this is another short one. Grave Machine. I like short maps. Give them to me. 75 monsters and 3 secrets to find. Yeah, I haven't played Doom in quite some time. Honestly, I don't enjoy Doom, original Doom, as much as Quake. I was playing through the original Doom on the channel and having fun with it. I think I had one more episode to finish the game, but I just never got around to it. I think it was around the same time that I kind of stopped streaming for Quake too, and I just was like, I don't know. I got a little... I know people are gonna... I'm saying a lot of things, people are like, it's hearsay, but... Not hearsay, heresy. Either way, not gonna be happy with it. I got kind of bored. I enjoyed Doom when I was playing it, but I was just like, you know, I get to a point now where, like, in my age where I don't feel like I need to play through everything, you know what I mean? Like, if you watch any of my GGRC, like, reviews, you'll see that, you know, I'll get, like, sometimes only, like, 10 minutes into a game because I feel like I can make a recommendation about it based on the limited amount of time I played on it. And wow, this is interesting too. This room is completely upside down. I did not notice that before. That's pretty interesting. So I guess my point is though that like I got to the 4th episode of Doom, was just kind of like, you know, I had fun with the first 3 episodes. I don't know if I'm really in the mood to play through the 4th episode. And it didn't really feel like I needed to play through it just for like completion's sake, you know? I know other people definitely feel that way, but anyway, long story short, no, I have not played Doom on the channel in quite some time. Not sure if I will anymore either. If I'm going to play in stream any FPS, it's probably going to be Quake. And, you know, to be quite honest too, I know a lot of people, I know a lot of people will be angry to hear this as well. But, you know, I talked about this on a podcast like a while back on the Quake cast with my buddy Dump Truck. But I wasn't completely tickled by Doom Eternal either. I still have not returned to it. I really should. But, because I was playing, to be fair, I was playing it at a time where I was like really tired. You know, we were dealing with a newborn baby, barely any sleep. And I started playing Doom Eternal thinking it was going to be like a nice escape, like what 2016 was. It would just be like fun, killing monsters, jumping from thing to thing, you know, a little bit of challenge, but not too bad. Doom Eternal, like, I was just like, this game is like on normal, like friggin' hard. And I just felt like I was like gripping the table by the time I was finished playing a level. And like I said, that could be because of lack of sleep. It could be because of many, many different factors. But at the same time, I just was not enjoying myself. So I stopped playing because I'm like, you know, I want to come back to this game at some point, see if I do like it, give it another shot. Doom 2016, I loved that game. Man, that was so fun. It was spooky, it looked beautiful. And I get why people like Eternal. Like, people, like, if I was, you know, in my teens playing that game, I would probably be as into it as well, but I just don't have the time, and I don't have, like, the, I don't have the wherewithal anymore. You know how they say, like, soldiers are just, they kind of lose it as they get older? One more to go. It's definitely where I'm at. Anyway, I'm not trying to shit-talk Doom, anyway. I like Doom. I do like it. And maybe someday, like, I'm talking a lot of crap right now, maybe someday I will return and do that last episode for the original Doom. I don't know. Who knows what the future holds? But as of right now, I've got a lot of, like, personal life stuff going on. I'm not too worried about it. Okay, so we shot that thing. So I'm assuming there's going to be another one on the other side? This is such a weird, interesting level, how everything is just upside down. Wow, I completely missed them. This has got to be really hard for the monsters, because I'm getting caught in the geometry myself, just like kind of walking around, you know? Wow, I can't believe it didn't hit me again there. This level, though, I'm just, like, not sure how I'm progressing, what I'm doing. Am I going the right way? I don't know. Maybe? Take another drink here. Yeah, Quake Nerd, I like the grave theme in this one, too. This one's got, like, a good look and feel to it. The upside-down level's pretty strange, though, right? Hey, Adam, I see you have the accents above your A's there. I hope I'm pronouncing it correct. That is just Adam. Definitely having fun with these maps, though. Thanks for joining. What older games... I think it's Fernando. What older games you find yourself going back to besides Quake? Well, I will tell you that recently I have been playing a bit of Mario 64 because Nintendo came out with that 3D Mario pack that had Mario 64, Sunshine, and Mario Galaxy in it. And I haven't played Mario 64 in quite some time. So I was actually having a lot of fun with that. That is a absolute classic game, man. It's still fun to this day. And it's nice to see kind of like a little bit of a HD, you know, they did very, very small, like, upscale work to it. But it's nice to see and be able to just play portably, like on the Switch like that. I know that they came out with a Super Mario 64 on the, I think it was on the DS way back when, but like the DS in my opinion was not good for like because of the way you had to hold it and stuff. Like it just was really uncomfortable to hold for a long time and do 3D games with, especially considering there's no stick to move the camera around and that kind of thing. Anyway though, that's been fun playing that on the Switch. It's really fun. And oh, Quake Nerd mentioned Space Station Silicon Valley. Wow, that takes me back. That is one I have not heard about in quite a while. I remember really liking it though. I think that was a weekend rental for me back then on the 64. Alright. As weird as this level is being upside down and how strange the character stuff has been, I gotta say, pretty impressed with the whole like backtracking through it upside down. I think this is a very clever, cool idea. I think that's very fun. Whoever came up with this did an excellent job. We're just playing through some great maps today in this pack. Not that any of the maps have been bad, but like I would say the first and second map we played through today were really good, and this one is like kind of working me over here. It's bringing me in to appreciate it more. Are they shooting each other? How'd they even manage to do that? Stupid, stupid, stupid. Quake Nerd says, the only thing I really liked about Doom Eternal is that they brought back the blue Keiko Demon blood. Yeah, you weren't a big fan of the game either? I know that game actually, like, for how well it sold and how much people seemed to like it, was actually a pretty divisive game. I know that a few podcasts I listened to, the hosts said the same thing, where they loved 2016, and it's not that they didn't like Eternal, but they just don't like it as much. And I could see why that is the case, for sure. But I could also see why people really like it. Oh man, another one of these, huh? We're gonna drop down. Let's do this. This is pretty fun. Hello. That was a weird introduction for the Shambler. He just kind of showed up and was like, yo, I'm here. Oh, they're just gonna give us everything. Nope. See ya. Okay, this is a pretty fun little fight here. I dig this. I like that they're adding one every so often, like to kind of try to overwhelm you. You see that? It's kind of clever. Because I see a lot in Quake. Oh, I actually just hit that guy with the war ball. That was sweet. I see a lot in Quake, you know, in the horde fights. They'll do like the waves, you know, or they'll just throw them all at you at once. Okay, there we go. Got him to explode. Red. Oh no, one exploded. They'll do the waves, or they'll have them all come at you at once, but they not very often do they actually have like them kind of like plop in like that. That's kind of fun. Hey, Doomsly made it back. Welcome back, dude. Fernando says, Quake maps are so awesome. Sadly for Duke 3D, I never really find the same quality of stuff. Yeah, I don't know much about the Quake, or not the Quake, the Duke community, really. I played that game back in the 90s, but it was not a game that I really found myself going back to a whole lot. I like hearing Duke talk and say his dumb shit. What does he say? You alien scum are gonna pay for shooting up my ride. I always like that. That always made me laugh. Good stuff. But for some reason, the gameplay didn't appeal to me as much as Quake. Back then, I mean, it was Quake for me. It was like Quake, and then I moved to Quake 2, moved to Quake 3, and it was mostly because of multiplayer. So that's where I was at back then. I came back to Quake single player many years later for the channel, and found that it actually had a very good single-player campaign, and an amazing community full of like maps that were even better than the campaign. Jump up here. Okay, is this going to teleport me? Is this it? Oh, okay, that's it. Couple of shorties, I'll take it. But yeah, I came back, absolutely adored Quake, and I was in a situation where when I came back, I had played through episodes like 1 of Quake. Like, I played through episode 1 of Quake like a bajillion times because of the shareware, the way it was set up back then. I had played through like a little bit of episode 2, a little bit of episode 3, a little bit of 4, but I had never really completed the game. You know, I jumped around the maps, I'd put in like map E, whatever, and jump in and jump around and check out the maps and do different things and put on God mode and no target and no clip and surf around and stuff. But I never just played through the whole thing. And I did that on the channel like years and years ago, so I finally finished that, tick that off the bucket list type of thing. But I was just like happy to come back to Quake and find that like, oh wow, there's actually a really good game here to keep playing, and there's a community that just keeps making amazing stuff, right? All right, from familiar halls and twisting geometry, you have seen the world being turned on its head, leaving this realm of foul worship behind. You feel the bloodlust run through you, like a tremor in your soul, yet again, being a cog in the machine. Wow. Imagine that. Let's see. Adam earlier says, the upside down thing blew my mind. Such a cool design. Machine Games did a great job. I agree, man. This whole thing, we just played through the whole thing except for whatever's about to happen here. And this has been an amazing episode. They've done such a good job on this. I hope the remaster will bring back many old fans. I hope it does too. And hopefully not too many haters, right? Quake Nerd, are you going to try out the Quake 64 add-on? I'd like to. We'll see what happens. I think we might check that out. You know what I'd really like to play? I hope they give Quake 2 the same treatment and remaster that at some point. And I hope they put Quake 2 64 on there, because I would love to play through Quake 2 64, because it's a completely different game on PC. I would love to do that. Hey, Adam. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. And Adam P. We'll say Adam D and Adam P. Adam D, hello. Thank you for joining. Adam P. I didn't fall in love with Quake for the gameplay itself, but the dark atmosphere, interesting level design, and weirdly, after playing Quake as a child, I came back to it and loved it. Cool. I grafted on the Quake for multiplayer, 100%. That was the only reason. I played through Quake Episode 1 a million times because A, I only had the shareware at one point, and B, it was what I did when I was waiting for my friends to get on so we could play. We'd, type each other on ICQ back then and be like, hey, you ready to play? Okay, cool. What server are you on? Okay, we jump on there together. But, I'd be in the middle of, playing episode 1 or whatever. So with all 6 runes in your possession, you can feel their power surge through time and space. Ancient seals are broken as the path to your final challenge unlocks. Ooh, there's one final challenge. I assume it's going to be a 400 enemy level that I probably don't have the energy for. I'm just kidding. We're going to do it no matter what here. Okay, so we got those 3 runes. I assume this is the final. Chton awaits it. Oh! Chton, Chton. There's the other 3 runes there. I just want to check it. Very cool. Well, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to save. Make a new save for this. There we have it. And we're going to jump into Chthon's... I never really knew how to say it. Everybody still tells me different ways to pronounce it, but I'm going to say Chton today. Quake Nerd, you want to know something funny? A guy in the Doom community named Horror Movie Guy made a Doom PK3 that turns a Doom WAD into a Quake game, and they use the runes as real power-ups. Huh. Interesting. The stuff that everybody comes up with for the Doom and Quake community just, like, surprises me till no end, Alright, one final swig of water, and we're going in. There are 40 monsters here. One secret to find. Oh my god, this does look like... Chton rises from the darkest dimension. Oh yeah, that's right, when you kill him... Oh no, there are real enemies. Okay, I was gonna say when you kill him, then you get a bunch of kills, right? He explodes and it counts as a bunch of kills, but we do actually have enforcers in here. Alright, okay, I gotta watch my ass a little bit here. I'm going a little crazy because I wasn't expecting to see basically like a remake of the original level here, the original boss fight. I do think it's funny though that they picked Chton as the boss for this because, you know, what other bosses you got besides Shub, right? And I think personally, I think Chton was probably more the fan favorite. I don't know if you guys agree with that. I think that's the case. Okay, I have not gotten a key card yet. Oh, jeez. He's headhunting me, man. Don't go back? Okay, there we go. Alright, I gotta figure out where the hell I'm going here. There's like nowhere is really safe. Can't go there, door's locked. Okay, so how do I... Oh my god, they tried to trap me in there. Maybe I want to get trapped in there? Where's this knight? Okay, we chipped him. Alright. We're already at 8 kills, but my question is, where do we go? Okay, so that is just a trap. Oh, Jesus, okay. That is just a trap is all that is. That doesn't open. This is not open. Where the hell do I have to go? That's where we came in. We need the silver key and the gold key. Oh, you can actually hit him in this. Right? That's what we did, right? Okay. I did not know that that was a thing in this. Okay. But I guess it makes sense, right? Because it's lightning, and that's how you kill him in the first level. We took him down. For the moment. Where are you? Dork got stuck. Oh, there's a shambler. I need health. Where are you? I hate when I can hear the scrags and I can't see them yet, because they always, like, get those little sniper shots on you. Wow, can I actually hit the shambler from here? I thought I did for a moment, but maybe not. Oh, quit ducking out. Okay, so we did that. So is a door open now? Yes, okay. Here we go. I'm just gonna keep grabbing this stuff, I guess. Walk away. Ah, okay, so that respawns and I can grab it and go. Okay, that's cool. All right, it's making sense now. There we go. Things are making sense. Things are happening in my head that are making sense. Oh, I did not want that to happen because I had no health as it is. He's back! Oh, shit. Okay. Wow. Okay. I think we're going to start this one over now that I know what the hell we're doing here. This one definitely had a little bit of a trial and error for me. Trying to figure out what in the hell I am doing. Okay, you're gonna die. Oh! Those things travel so damn slow. Okay, okay, we're looking better here. Looking better. Oh, you're gonna fight him? He's pissed that Chton hit him. Isn't that great? Okay, we got him. Oh, jeez. Didn't know there were more of you. Oh my god, you asshole. How am I supposed to keep track of those damn things? I know they run super slow, so it's more like, hey, RC, come on, you gotta be more careful. Alright, save there. Let's just take this guy down first. Am I even hitting him? I am now. Oh my god, oh, Christ. I'm just gonna resave. I'm cheating here, guys. Don't judge me. I gotta say, this is a pretty challenging boss battle. I was not expecting all of this. Which I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. They definitely should have more challenging boss battles in Quake, because they are not hard to begin with, right? Okay, you're done. There was a knight running around over here. There's the Shambler. Okay, you're done. What do we got? Nothing good, really. Of course he hits me. There we go. Okay. Are we at some kind of normalcy now? Whew. Man, I'm not much better than I was at my quick save from before, to be quite honest. I'm only like 3 points of health up. So we're gonna do our damnedest here to not get hit, because I know there's another health pickup in there. Oh, we can back that. Okay, great. I missed one. Always happy to find out that I missed a health pickup. Okay. I'm gonna grab that. We got 18 cells. We don't have much for that. There's another knight in here. Okay, we got him. Okay. My other one got him. I'm going to be cheating like crazy here. I'm going to save scum. Try to get through this. Because I was not expecting this much challenge from the boss. I'm double checking for pickups and stuff here because I don't see anything, but I feel like I'm definitely missing something. Alright. I'm going to grab this. We're going to tough it through this next area here and see what we can do. Okay, just don't get hit. Alrighty, 70 health. I'll take it. Now, the thing I would probably do if we weren't recording right now, because it's going to be boring, is I would just sit here and keep collecting cells. And just wait till I get tons of cells, but that's going to be boring. So, then again, it might be what we have to do, because once we get that key, then we got to take him down again, right? And if we don't have enough cells to do that, then how are we going to take him down? There's a quad up there, too. There is a hallway back there. Let's see if we can figure that out. Well, that wasn't too hard, was it? Let's see if we can figure that out. Oh, it's right here. Stupid. Okay. I'm going to quick save. We are going to grab this. We're going to make the run for it. We're going to go up. That's our one secret, too. We're going to drop down. He's back down already. We're going to try to take these guys down as quick as possible. You're done. That's wearing off. See a fiend. Alright, dude, you gotta die. That brings us to 26, so we're gonna have another influx of enemies here at some point. Did you hear the enforcer? It sounded like he was like, hello there. We're not actually evil. We're not here to kill ya. But hello there. I'm waiting for another... There's gonna be another shambler at the top, isn't I? Just wasted a ton of nails. What do we got? We got tons of rockets. Let's use them. Done. Alright, so there's the key. If I remember correctly, there is a fiend running around down here. So we should really take care of that dude before we grab that. There you are. You're asking why I'm kind of shooting off to the sides, because I know if I hit that thing straight on, it's going to result in damage to me, which I do not want. Okay, as far as cells go, we're at 10, so we really need to go pick up some more. Because I don't think we're going to get another quad here. We have 31 out of 40 kills. And we already got the one secret, so I don't know how we're going to get another quad. This is intense, though. You guys aren't talking too much, so you must be just riveted by by the screen, or everybody has already moved on to something more interesting, which I would not blame you. Man, look at this dude. Rawr. I've always been a big fan of, like, when you jib a character in this game, that the head is just like laying around somewhere in a funny way. Like, here's another one over here. I don't know why, but that has always made me laugh. I don't know why. Hey, Bodon. Bodon or Bodan? Nah, you're doing great. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for watching, too. Yeah, this is a tense boss fight for me, man. I was not expecting all this. I really like that you can kind of take a breather, though, and figure things out. I like that. I think we'll go with what we got here and see what we can do. I got a good quick save there, so... You know what I didn't think about doing either? Did I... Because I still have the key on me. So did I not hit the pillar? Okay, so that's going to unveil something, right? Or is this just going to keep moving forever? Until we get the other key, maybe? Oh, I see. It was pulling bars from the middle door. I see. Okay. All right, so we have to get the other one to do that. Okay. I get you. I read you. I'm stuck at the second half of Scourge of Armagon. Is that just me, or is it a bit dull? You know, it's actually funny. Of all the Quake stuff, I have not played the expansion packs, which I would like to play on the show here at some point, for sure. Hey, Christian Ice. Good to see you, man. Thanks for joining. Yeah, I like when gib heads are glitched out and start to spin. Yeah, I like that too. And then, like, sometimes they still have the blood attached too, and you can see some of the blood splurting out. I don't know why. It just makes me laugh. Okay. Holy. We can't really jump from there, can we? Did you hear the enforcers again? They're like, hello there. we're just gonna dump on this guy. Try to take him out. There we go. Alright, what do we got for... Okay, we got 8 rockets. Let's use them up. Where are we at? 36. $38 out of 40. So there's 1 enforcer that's up there. So we'll go take him out real quick. That'll bring us to 39. And then we're sitting pretty, really. Oh no. That's all the kills. Okay, so Chton is not going to count as a kill in this, I suppose. Okay, let's do the old quick save then. And head on over. Hit the old gold key. Here we go. Pulling it out. Getting ready. This was a very nicely redesigned level for this, though. This was much more difficult than I was expecting for a boss fight, but it's still pretty cool. Wow, they've redone this, dude. Machine Games rocks. Yeah, man. Yep. They I mean, you're looking at the final boss battle of Dimension of the Machine. So I don't know what he's gonna do to me here. Is this just a drop-down portal thing again? It is. Oh, they didn't leave. That's a fail. They did not leave enough space for us to go behind it. Oh. There we go. Vengeance denied. I assume that is for finishing the whole thingamabob here. The whole episode. It's bloody beautiful, especially for a 25-year-old game. Yeah, man. I know that retro FPSs have had sort of a resurgence over the years here. So I think that has a lot to do with it and why people are... I think they released the remaster at the perfect time. Not only is it 25 years since it came out, but retro FPSs are having a resurgence right now. So it was very smart of them to do that. And hopefully this will lead to some sort of Quake resurgence. Maybe they'll release a new single-player game. That would be great. Congratulations and well done. Once again, you have defeated Chton, the Demon of Fire and Darkness, and the Master of the Underworld. You have shown great skill in taking down military death squads and hundreds of other ferocious monsters. You are more powerful than any threat Quake can manage to summon. You are the master now. We salute you. So when are we going to fight Quake? When's that going to happen, right? And here we go. Roll credits, guys. That is the end. What an excellent episode. And honestly, I think the maps that we played today might be my favorite in the game, quite honestly. I think that, I forget the name of it off the top of my head, but the very first map that we played through, which was part 2 of the Blacksmiths mini-sode, I think it was. I don't know, I don't remember. Either way, that one was great. Watch the VOD. Well, that's how we'll figure out what map it was. But that one was really good. It might be my favorite in the whole pack. Then we went to the Cultist, and I was avoiding the Cultist mini-episode because they mentioned water, you know, down below. That kind of... They didn't mention water specifically, but they said down below, and I was like, oh, it's going to be a lot of water. But it wasn't so bad. It wasn't all that crazy. They just meant, like, below this big church thing here that they had set up there, which was also beautiful. And that was another cool set of maps there. Those were, like, the quicker ones, but it had a story to tell, which was, like, walking through the church... and then, you know, getting to the end of the first level, and then going back up and out with it completely turned upside down. I thought that was such a great approach, you know. So the maps that we played today might be my favorite maps that we played in the pack. And it's not taking anything away from what the other maps did or were or anything. Who knows? I might replay this at some point and be like, actually, this other map ended up being my favorite. But all in all, this episode just like A+ all around. This is some really, really good stuff here. If you guys haven't played it, if you only watch me play, I definitely recommend giving it a shot, you know, because it's really, really good. Bodan says, yeah, boomer shooters are great, but Quake is in my heart forever. See, that's the way I should have expressed it earlier, where I was like, you know, I like Doom, but, you know, Quake is in my heart forever. Like, will I still do Doom episodes at some point? Maybe, I don't know, maybe I will, maybe I won't, but Quake is forever, right? Also, if you guys haven't played Dimension of the Past, that was also a really good episode that came out a few years ago from Machine Games. they came out with, yeah, what was that, like 3 years ago? Either way. But that one is much more like original Quake. So what I have said about this episode, I have said about the other, or I've said this in the other episodes of the show, is that if you were to play through Quake's main campaign, play through those 4 episodes, and then play through this new episode, like jump right to this, it is going to feel like night and day. You're going to be like, oh my god, like this Dimension of the Machine is so much harder. On normal, even. Adam mentions here the remade boss fight is much better than the original, challenging on Nightmare. It was challenging on normal, man, so man, I can only say. But yes, I gotta say, like, it is definitely an improvement. The first time I fought Chton when I was a kid, I thought it was awesome, but I had no idea how the hell to beat him. And then a friend of mine was just like, oh yeah, by the way, you gotta bring those things down and then hit the middle button. And then I was just like, oh. And then it turns out, yeah, you can beat that level in like 10 seconds, you know? So it's not much of a boss fight, right? It was like learning how to, like, you know, kill bosses really easy in old NES games. Like, you found, like, I remember there was a double dragon boss. I forget, was it like level 2 or something? I forget. But you climb up that scaffold, and the way to beat the boss was you could just go back down the ladder, and the game would identify that boss as being dead because it was no longer on screen, and then you just won the level. And that's how it felt with the original Chton fight. It's classic, but it's so easy, you know? But this is such an improvement, and it's really challenging. But I think that new Quakers who are showing up to play Quake for the very first time are going to be they're going to be gobsmacked, I think, when they jump into that episode if they haven't played any other Quake before. They're going to be like, oh my god, how were the other episodes like so easy to kind of traverse through, and then they get to this one and they're like, holy crap. But anyway, Bodan, I'll definitely check out those episodes tonight. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, definitely check them out. Or not thanks. You're welcome, is what I meant to say. You said thanks. It's early day brain again. I was kind of waiting to see if these credits were going to say anything cool here. They're just going through the whole ZeniMax thing here. But I gave you guys my opinion on the episode, and you've seen me play through the whole thing. So I guess my question to you is, how do you feel about it? Did you play through the whole thing? Are you waiting to play through it? Do you have the Quake remaster? How do you feel about, you know, Quake remastered here? Tell me what you guys think. And even in the VOD, if you're watching this on YouTube, leave me a comment about how you feel about it. I think it's pretty sweet. I think it's really cool that they're giving Quake attention, honestly. But you might feel differently. You might be like, stay away from my Quake. It can only be me and my small community making maps. We don't need you, ZeniMax or Microsoft. So many corporations involved now, right? It's funny to think that Microsoft now owns Quake, isn't it? I think Microsoft is going to see what they did with Doom, and they're going to be like, hey, you guys got to do that with Quake. I think that is where this is going. I feel like if they could do for Quake what they did with Doom 2016, then I think that people will be very happy with a remake. Of course, it's going to piss a lot of people off when they announce that. I feel like it is, because of this remaster coming out, I feel like it is just a waiting game. You know, it's a matter of time until they announce that and show something off here. But the real question is, will Machine Games develop it, or will id Software proper develop it? The guys who did Doom, will they also do Quake? Or the guys who do the new Wolfenstein, will they do Quake? I don't know. I know that Machine Games does have a few, I think they actually employ a few Quake mappers from the community, so. Bodan says he thinks it's a remarkably well done remaster, so respectful and caring for the original. You know, I felt the same way. I feel like, you know, I know a lot of people are dogging on this and hating it or whatever, but I gotta say, like I've said it a few times, I think that this is like the proper way to do it. They didn't like throw in too many bells and whistles. They didn't make it too crazy. They added new content, and like Quake Nerd pointed out earlier, you could at any point download Quake 64 and play the 64 version if you want. Not that it's like super different from like the regular PC version, but there are some differences here or there. But I thought that was super cool that you could do that. Wow, this is some long credits, man. Whew. I should also mention that for anybody who has Game Pass, that this is available on Game Pass to play for free. If you have Game Pass Ultimate or the PC version, you can now play all of the Quakes for free. You can download the PC versions of Quake, Quake 2, and Quake 3. Like, you know, they added them a few weeks ago, but you can download them right now and play them, and you know, I thought that was super cool that they added all those Quakes on the 25th anniversary. Though I really do hope they do a remaster of Quake 2. Just like this. Like, just update a few things, you know. But for the most part, leave it alone. And add Quake 2 64. Because that would be sweet. Bodan says, Machine Games did parts of Doom and Doom Eternal because those games so big that it has to employ additional forces. I believe it. Plus, Machine Games hired a lot of people recently. Well, let's hope it's for Quake, because that would be sweet. By the way, Quake is #1 selling game on Switch now. No doubt. Wow. That is awesome. Good for Quake. Quake deserves it. Quake was really popular in the 90s, and then for some reason, you know, Carmack and crew were like, we're going to completely change up Quake. We're gonna make Quake 2 and make it about these weird space creatures that are part human and everything, and the Strogg, obviously. And it was fine. I don't hate Quake 2 like other people do, but it's not Quake 1. It just isn't. It doesn't have the same feel. And then Quake 3 came. Quake has always been like such a weird misfit series. Like every game is different from the last one, and the story changes, and like, you know, at least Quake 3 was kind of in the same universe with the slipgates and stuff, but I was just like, weird, really weird how that thing jumped around. And I know the whole story, Quake 2 was supposed to be named something else and blah blah blah, but it wasn't, so that's where we came. And then it seemed like anytime they do a sequel, like Quake 4, you know, it went back to the Stroggs again for whatever reason, and then they did that really bad Enemy Territory game, Quake Enemy Territory, which was really bad. I guarantee that's what they were basing future games on, was just like, well, Quake 4 sold okay, let's release this really bad multiplayer game. Okay, that didn't sell well and no one plays it. Okay, well, Quake must be dead. Did not give it the proper love and attention. Adam D says, I love improved models animations, but I'd love to see our... Oh yeah, the ray tracing in the original Quake. That would be cool. I could see that. Yeah, that's right, because they were doing all that ray tracing stuff with Quake 2. I forgot about that. Alright guys, I don't know how much more of the credits I could take. I was waiting for something cool at the end, but now we're going through ZeniMax Finance. Okay guys, I think we're moving on. Let's hit backspace. There we go. Alright guys, well, like always, you know, I want to thank you all for joining and hanging out and chatting with me while I played through Dimension of the Machine. I think that this was an excellent episode. Definitely worth playing and worth your time. Right up there with Arcane Dimensions for sure. Like, I don't think there's much. I don't think there's much debate there, to be quite honest. The only debate is that technically you have to pay for Dimension of the Machine if you didn't already own Quake, but who didn't own Quake on Steam already? Everybody must have had a copy, right? And Arcane Dimensions is completely free. But yeah, Bodan, you're welcome for the stream. I'm glad you guys had fun, hung out with me. And guys, of course, we'll be back at some point with more Quake Grave. Had a lot of fun with this one, so hopefully we can find another episode, or maybe we'll play through one of the expansion packs or something next. But all right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.